This program contains scenes of violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
My son here looking to buy his first car.
Driver don't pick the car. Car pick the driver.
All cameras!
Soundstage. Teamwork.
And action!
Are we talking about an invasion?
This movie, Transformers, it's just got an immense scope in terms of how big it looks.
We're under attack!
Michael Bay was born to direct Transformers. There's so much action.
Mike said he's never done a film with this many set pieces. There's 15 set pieces. That's crazy.
We're facing war against a technological civilization far superior to our own.
We're so dead.
The special effects here are extraordinary, and they have some interesting characters and a great sense of fun.
What did I get you for?
I bought a car, turned out to be an alien robot. Who knew?
Everyone can go and see this film, and there's characters in it that everyone can relate to.
Killer Robot is really distracting!
It was a lot of fun. I got to see some things that I'd never seen before. And the robots are just wicked, like really cool.
Parents come out here and they see you, they're gonna freak out. It's been quite an experience, man. It's a real journey. I've never experienced anything like this. No, Dad! Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I am. You're not getting a Porsche.
Steven Spielberg called me up and said, I'd love you to do this movie, Transformers. He said, it's about a boy buying his first car. It just so happens to be an alien robot.
Sam, let me talk to you. Your first enchilada of freedom awaits underneath one of those hoods.
Sam, he's sort of a nebbishy guy. He's bored with his life. You know, he's stuck in school and searching for an adventure.
Feels good.
How much?
$5 grand.
No, I'm not paying over 4. Sorry.
Come on, get out the car.
You said cars pick their drivers.
Well, sometimes they pick a driver with a cheap ass phone. Out the car.
Go!
Oh, my God. One of my producers said to me, you should get this kid Shia. And I knew instantly that I liked him. Because he's the everyday dude, but as an actor, he's got a great comic wit, and it felt real.
Michaela! It's Sam! So listen, I was wondering if I could ride you home. Give you a ride home.
I play Michaela. She's a tough girl. She's a tomboy. She likes to work with cars. You've got a high-rise double-pump carburetor. That's pretty impressive, Sam. It looks like your distributor cap's a little loose.
That's weird. I just wouldn't pay you for mechanical.
She's not your typical girly girl. And, you know, everybody makes fun of Sam because he's a little nerdy. But he gives Michaela a ride home. And that's sort of how their relationship starts.
That's my car!
Sam, one night he wakes up in the middle of the night because he thinks the car's being stolen. He hears the car turn on and drive off, and he follows it, and he sees it transform.
This really dumpy yellow Camaro turns into Bumblebee, our first Transformer character, who has been placed in his life to protect Sam because he has something that Transformers need.
Transformers are robots in disguise. So this is an alien race split into two factions. The Autobots, which tend to be decent and good, and Decepticons, which by the name you can tell you shouldn't trust them very much. And they're both on Earth looking for an artifact from their planet that they both desperately need.
This thing, if anybody got control over it, they would have ultimate power.
And the Decepticons, they want to exploit the power of this device, which would ultimately destroy our world. So the Autobots are here trying to protect the world from this evil breaking in.
Hey, you guys remember weekends? Cold hot dog and a flat beer?
Perfect day.
What about you, Captain? You got a perfect day?
I just can't wait to hold my baby girl for the first time.
Captain Lennox is in charge of this Army Ranger team.
Ah, my ladies! He's a guy who's seen a lot of stuff, with a wife and a baby girl that was born after he was already gone. So his whole thing is to try to get back to his wife and to see his little girl for the first time.
4500X, something's not right.
All right, check fire! Get your fuel!
Thank God. The way it starts, our base gets struck by these huge robots.
The movie, since it's got such a thread of the military throughout, we needed to come to the Department of Defense and get their cooperation.
I worked with a bunch of SEALs in the Rock. Then from there, Armageddon was the first kind of cooperation with the Air Force. We then did Pearl Harbor. That was like the largest military cooperation they've ever done.
We know how to work with him, and he knows how to work with us, so it's a good relationship. Well, example, at Holloman Air Force Base, and they have what's known as a tank graveyard. And there's probably 1,000 tanks and self-propelled artillery pieces and stuff like that.
Which one do you like the least?
And the first time I took Michael in there, he was like a kid at Christmas. He was like, can I have that? Can I have that? Can I burn that? Can I blow that up? You know?
The access is just unbelievable. You know, we're filming stealth fighter jets today, and we're in a C-17, and there were some A-10s.
Okay, come higher up, right now, right now.
We used Warthogs. They get very low, and it's got a lethal cannon on it. I was also the first to use the Ospreys, which are kind of like a helicopter plane. It looks very dangerous, if you ask me.
And then they trusted us with the F-22, which has never been seen before. It's not even in the military inventory yet.
Those are the new $130 million fighters, which can go up against 5 or 6 F-16s, and they can't even take it on. I always think boot camps is essential if you're going to do anything military to try to take away the Hollywood. And so I put the actors with real United States SEALs.
They told us how they would react, what to do, and we worked our ass off.
Go, 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 go!
You really walked away with a respect for the amount of preparation that goes into being a soldier in the military.
You get a name.
Call sign?
Call sign.
That depends on how the flight goes.
Hope it's not Vomit Boy.
I got to fly in a T-38. I had to go through 4 or 5 hours of training.
If you eject at really high altitude, it lets you fall with your parachute on your back.
You know, they basically tell you, okay, this is what's going to happen if you have to eject. And they make it feel as if there's a good chance that this will happen. I had to change shorts after I left training.
Hands up! Oh, hey! What? Hands up! Whoa!
What the heck was that?
Whoa! Watch out!
These robots want to get that team. So there's this robot called Scorponauts that's tracking them. He's tracking them under the sand.
It's right on you, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that in your faces. All right?
There's a shot where that gigantic Scorponauts jumps out. So we had primer cord, which can take down a tree or destroy a car. It's a little like rope light, explosive. But when you trigger it, it blows up, and it blows up hard. I had them lay out like 200 of these strands so that it makes it look kind of like a wave coming at you, and I would use that as to help make the Scorponauts coming out. But the actors, they had to run, and I'm like, Tyrese, don't trip. It goes off. You better run.
3, 2, 1.
That fear on their face was them being real.
Here we go. Look at it.
It's just crazy. But it was one of the best moments I've ever had in filming.